Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be a 2-day clean with me because my whole house was in like total disarray. It was such a mess and it just really needed a lot of attention. I needed to straighten up pretty much every room in the house and get all of the floors mopped, and it took me 2 full days to actually get the whole house under control. So y'all will see that I change outfits 4 times in this video, and the reason being is because it's kind of becoming like fall weather here in Mississippi, but in the mornings it's pretty chilly, so like you need like a long sleeve, maybe even a light jacket or something, and then by the afternoon it's kind of hot. So I change outfits twice on each day, and y'all will see that, but it did only take me 2 days to actually get the cleaning and everything done. So as you can see, we are starting in the kitchen, and I've told y'all here lately, cleaning my kitchen is just not my favorite thing to do. I feel like it takes forever. It's so hard to get the dishes washed, you know, and like standing over a sink full of dishes, because I have 2 kids that as soon as I get started on doing something, they go to wanting everything under the sun. And so I just haven't felt like I've been staying on top of it, and I feel like maybe if I did stay on top of it, it wouldn't be such a chore to get done. But being realistic, like I said, I have 2 kids at home, and those 2 children are needing 3 meals a day, multiple snacks a day. So dishes tend to get piled up, and so that's really the reason that I have not been enjoying like cleaning my kitchen and all of that. But we're going to get it under control today, and hopefully I'll be able to stay on top of it a little bit more. But I'm not very optimistic whenever it comes to that. As y'all can see, like I was telling you, there's of course a sink full of dishes, so we're gonna go ahead and get those washed up real quick.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide.
Now that all of the dishes are clean and are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down all of the countertops. And y'all will see in this video, it kind of goes back and forth between a lot of different stuff. Usually what I do is as soon as I finish cleaning a room, I go ahead and vacuum the floor. That way that whole entire room can just be finished and I don't have to worry about it anymore. But on this day, my kids were kind of going like in and out from being outside, and there was just a lot of dirt and stuff. The dogs were coming in and out, and so I wasn't gonna vacuum until I could vacuum all of it up at once, because as soon as I would get the kitchen vacuumed and my kids were like coming in and out of the door and going into the living room, it's like it was just tracking dirt back into the kitchen. So I'm gonna move on into a different room, and then I'll come back and kind of vacuum some of the rooms like all at one time.
Yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out.
Going into the master bedroom, you can see we've got some funky sheets on the bed and quite a mess to pick up in here. My son, y'all, he's been just going through it this week and last week. I don't know what's going on. Y'all, shoot some prayers and some positive vibes my way because I need all that I can get. But this past night, the day before I was filming this, we had stayed up really late. We were binge watching the show You on Netflix. And so I was filming this on a Monday. And so we were watching that on Sunday. So we didn't go to bed until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And my son, of course, he was overly tired, and that was 100% our fault. And then he would only get consoled like if we would give him something to drink so that he could fall asleep. And with that happening, he ended up having an accident. And so in the middle of the night, I had to get up and change the sheets. So I'm gonna come back in here with my Jaws disinfectant spray, and I'm gonna spray that down and let it do its thing on the mattress itself, as well as some mattress topper. And I'm gonna let that dry for a good bit, and then I'll come back and kind of do other things. But you'll see that, especially in this little time frame of the video, it's gonna go back and forth from like one thing to like a whole different thing, and then come back into this room. And the reason being is because I wanted to wash the sheets and get the blanket and all that stuff dry before I come back in to put them on. And then I wanted to make sure that the mattress was fully dry so that there wouldn't be any like pee seeping through onto our sheets whenever we laid down to go to sleep on the following night.
Special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Love, best friend, and big family. I'm the storm in your dream, making wet dreams come true. She know she bad, better than bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Oh, yeah. Everything you want and think about. No, I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright.
While the blankets and stuff and the mattress is finishing up drying, I'm gonna move into the master bathroom, and you can see it's a bit of a mess in here as well. There's just laundry and stuff that needs to be put in its place in like its proper laundry baskets. And then my daughter spilled a whole freaking bag of Cheetos over by the toilet, and she was trying to eat them, but I feel like that's just not a good place to like spill them and then let them eat them still. I let her eat off the floor if she wants to in other rooms of the house, because I know that they're cleaned properly multiple times a week. But the bathroom is just not one of those places that she's allowed to eat off the floor, if you're catching my drift.
In the future with me, I wanna meet you. Love, best friend, and big family. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you.
Before we get way too far into the video, I do want to go ahead and take a second to introduce myself to all of our new friends here. My name is Kelsey, and I am a wife of going on 4 years, and I am a stay-at-home mom of 2. My son Avon is 3 years old, and my daughter Alina turned 1 in August. Here on my channel, you can find a whole lot of cleaning motivation, and that's mainly what you will find, but thrown in here and there will be grocery hauls, home decor, room renovations, and makeovers on a budget. I have done grocery hauls. Did I say that already? Maybe not. Grocery hauls. I have thrown some recipes in as well, but I don't really cook a whole bunch of fancy stuff, so I don't necessarily think sharing that with y'all is something that you would want to see. So what you can mainly find is going to be cleaning motivation. So if that is something that you're interested in and enjoy watching, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my growing YouTube family. This community is continuously growing on a day-to-day basis, and I'm so thankful for you guys, and hope to see each of you down in the comment section letting me know where you're watching from and what you're up to while watching. As I was cleaning the shower door, I realized that my shower is in dire need of a deep clean again. So that's something that y'all are going to be seeing on my channel very soon. Other things that are coming up is also going to be some Christmas decor. And I know it's early, it's still October, but I typically decorate for Christmas on November 1st. Christmas is my 100% favorite time of year. I love the decorations. I love just the family gatherings. I love seeing my kids have Santa Claus come visit them, and have my husband have multiple days in a row off of work to spend with us. I love the festivities. I love the food. Oh my gosh, y'all, the food, the Christmas freaking food, man. So I love everything about Christmas, but this year is actually going to be extra special because my family, being my husband, myself, and our 2 kids, my sister, her husband, and her son, my mom, possibly my dad. I don't know if my dad's gonna want to go. He's a real big homebody. And my grandmother and grandfather, we are all going to the mountains, and we are all getting a cabin, and we're spending the whole week, a Wednesday through a Wednesday of Christmas, and Christmas is that weekend. We're gonna be in the mountains, and I'm so excited. So I say all of that to say I usually decorate November 1st anyways, but I'm definitely gonna decorate on that day for sure this year, because we're gonna be missing a whole week since we'll be in Tennessee for that. We're gonna miss that full week of having the Christmas decorations up at our house. So I wanna make sure that we have that extra week to really enjoy them. So those are a couple of videos that y'all can be looking out for, is a shower deep clean and like bathroom deep clean, and then also some Christmas decor.
Not that I don't listen, it's just the way you're coming so close to me. It's just not that I don't feel the tension, it's just the way I want you to come closer. Go ahead, keep going.
So now I've got the sheets on the bed and I'm still waiting for the quilt to dry. So while that's in the dryer and doing its thing, we are gonna come in here in the living room and get this room put back together because it was a hot freaking mess in here. The kids have their toys strode out everywhere. It's just a mess, y'all.
Don't matter if I wanna stay. You know they talk about you when you're not here, but they don't even know your name. It's just not that I don't listen, it's just the way you're coming so close to me. It's just not that I don't feel the tension, it's just the way I want you to come closer. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Go and break my little heart, yeah, break my little heart. I don't care, no, I don't care. Either way I fall apart. Would you break my, would you break my, would you break my, would you break my?
If I'm not mistaken, whenever I was at this point of cleaning the house, my kids were laying down to take a nap. And y'all know I am not fixing to wake those beasts up. I am not gonna risk waking them up with my vacuum cleaner. Whenever my kids take a nap, they need that sleep. And I need that time for them to like rest peacefully and for me to like regroup for the couple of hours that they sleep. So I'm using my broom to get the floor in here swept up.
But I guess I like a quick fix. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Go and break my little heart, yeah, break my little heart. I don't care, no, I don't care. Either way I fall apart. Would you break my, would you break my, would you break my, would you break my, break my, would you 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 break my, break my, would you break my.
What about good times? What about our late nights? Oh, you really leaving me for someone else? I want to let you know. Oh, you can call my name and I'll come running back to you. Running back to you, I'll come running back. You can call my name and I'll come running back to you. Running back, I'll come running back to you. We could've let it all slide. Yeah, I'm working on the problems. Oh, you really leaving me for someone else. I want to let you go.
So it is now day 2 and the blanket was not dry last night fully whenever we went to go to bed. So I ended up putting this feather blanket back on our bed and I was just going to leave it on there for the day because it's still been pretty chilly at nighttime, and so it's more comfortable to have, you know, like a heavier blanket whenever it's cold rather than having to turn the heat on at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and get the bed made back up, and then we're gonna pick right back up where we left off yesterday.
I wanna tell you that I'm sorry.
I am going in with my Jaws hardwood cleaner to clean off my little side tables. I have pretty much run out of the fall scent of my Mrs. Meyer's spray, and I had 2 bottles of it, so that just goes to show how much I have loved it, because I've only used it for the past couple of months, I guess. So I'm using the jaws in here today, and I'm gonna get these tables wiped down since I did not get to do that yesterday, and then also dust off this little cubby in the front of my master bedroom since I also did not get to that the previous day. Heading back into the living room, I wanted to dust off the fireplace mantle. The shelves really weren't that bad, so I didn't even bother doing that. I'm gonna be probably taking my fall decor down next week or the week after. So since the shelves weren't super bad, I didn't worry about doing it, and I'll dust those in like a whole different day and like video. But I did want to go ahead and get the mantle dusted off because I ran my finger across it and it was really gross. So we're gonna get that taken care of. And like I told y'all, I was just picking right back up where I left off, and so I did come back in and give like the floors another sweep or vacuum or whatever I did. But since I had done that already earlier in the video, I didn't want to film that again because I don't want to bore you guys. So as soon as I'm finished dusting this off, we're gonna get right into giving the living room floor a really good mopping.
I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret.
I was watching a friend's video here recently. Her name is Shakola, and I've done a collab with her before. If y'all haven't seen her channel, be sure to check her out. But I was watching one of her videos here recently, and she was asking everybody what did they use to clean their floors. And I typically use really hot water and Tide laundry detergent, like the powder. And she was telling me that she has seen people putting a dishwasher pod inside like of their bucket with the Tide and the hot water. So y'all let me know if you've ever tried that. Does it work really good? Because if it does, I want to give that a try.
Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart.
Now that we're finished with the living room, I'm going right back into the bathroom, and it is the same day, but it had done got hot after mopping that living room, so I had to give my shirt a quick change into something a little more lightweight. And then we're gonna move right into mopping the kitchen. And as I was editing this video, I do want to tell y'all I have two different mop heads. So whenever I mop the bathroom, if I do it before I mop other rooms, I switch the mop head out because I'm really iffy about like using a mop head in the bathroom and then bringing that into like the kitchen or the living room without washing it first. So I don't know about you guys, but I always try to use a different mop head, or at least wash it in between if I use it first in the bathroom. I usually do the kitchen and the living room first and then do the bathrooms and then the laundry room, but sometimes that doesn't always happen. So I either change the mop head or give one a quick wash. So we are coming up on the end of today's video, and if you have watched thus far, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys watching these videos to the end really helps my channel, and it helps my channel to grow, as well as when you leave comments on my videos and interact, as well as giving the video a like. So if you have watched thus far, will y'all leave me like a pumpkin emoji since October is coming to a close? That way I can know you're still here and have watched all the way to the end. that is gonna be it for today's video. So thank y'all so much for being here and watching today. I will see you guys next time. Bye y'all.